cases, the votes of both houses shall be determined by yeas and nays, and the names of the persons voting for and against the bill shall be entered on the journal of each house respectively. If any bill shall not be returned by the President within 10 days, Sundays excepted, after it shall have been presented to him, the same shall be a law, in like manner as if he had signed it, unless the Congress by their adjournment prevent its return, in which the case it shall not be a law. Every order, resolution, or vote to which the concurrence of Senate and House of Representatives may be necessary, except on a question of adjournment, shall be presented
of all the persons voted for, and of the number of votes for each, which list they shall sign and certify and transmit sealed to the seat of the government of the United States, directed to the President of the Senate. The President of the Senate shall, in the presence of the Senate and the House of Representatives, open all the certificates, and the votes shall then be counted. The person having the greatest number of votes shall be the President, if such number be a majority of the whole number of electors appointed. And if there be more than one who have such majority and have an equal number of votes, then the House of Representatives shall immediately choose by ballot one of them for President. And if no person have a majority, then from the 5 highest on the list, the said House shall in like manner choose the President, called the Father of the Constitution. And he said, "It is impossible for the man of pious reflection not to perceive in the Constitution a finger of that almighty hand which has been so frequently and signally extended to our relief in the critical states of the Revolution." So saying it's impossible not to acknowledge God's support and help and relief to those who fought in the Revolutionary War and to those who suffered for the bringing forth of the Constitution. And the next quote's from George Washington in the first inaugural address for the President of the United States. And he says, "No people can be bound to acknowledge and adore the invisible hand which conducts the affairs of men more than the people of the United States. Every step by which they have advanced to the character of an independent nation seems to have been distinguished by some token of providential agency." So with James Madison, George Washington there emphasizes the fact that this country was guided and directed by God, and that no other country has more reason to respect and acknowledge the Lord's hand in this work than the United States. And to show the founders' dedication, I want to tell you what happened to many of the signers of the Constitution. 5 were captured as traitors, tortured and killed. 12 signers had their homes ransacked and burned. 2 lost sons in the war. 1 had 2 sons captured in the war, and 9 died from wounds in battle. Now, if you look at your copy of the Constitution, there's a picture of the Constitution there lying on the table, and George Washington is as if he's handing you the quill pen to sign the Constitution. If you look at the back, it says, "I, as one of we the people of the United States, affirm that I have read or will read our U.S. Constitution and pledge to maintain and promote its standard of liberty for myself and for my posterity, and do hereby attest to that by my signature." And there's a space here to sign. And I've always kind of liked that ever since I've seen this copy of the Constitution. I've wondered, would I have signed the Constitution and suffered all those things that the signers did just to have the freedoms that we enjoy now and have their posterity be blessed by all that. And I have committed myself to signing the back of this and telling my country that I would defend the freedoms that I enjoy here. And I want to take just time to encourage you 2 things. First, to become accurately informed and tell other people how you feel. And second, to show the signers of the Constitution that you really care about your country and the freedoms that we enjoy here, and do something this year to make a difference in the United States.